Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody. I hope everybody's okay out there. If you're on, make a comment so we know who you are and where you're from. So, guys, I hope you're all okay. Me and Charlene have been quite busy over the past few days since Chris Rawlings' lecture. We did something pretty epic last night, didn't we?
Pretty epic. We're feeling a bit rough this morning. Well, today, it's not the morning, we're in the afternoon already. Yeah, we're feeling a bit rough. Yesterday, we had a full day getting ready to go and see Harry Styles in Perth at HBF Park last night. And yeah, we were practically at the front.
Yeah.
And we saw every detail of Harry Styles' face. We were that close.
Just to be clear, guys, we're gonna get to the magic in a minute, but but the reason why we tell you this is because Harry Styles is our son, one of our son Bradley, his absolute idol. His absolute idol. He worships the ground he walks on, wears cardigans, the same beanies, everything. And, you know, Perth weather, it's red hot here, but he still wears them. So I thought I'd share a bit of footage because I actually don't have that many idols myself.
David Copperfield.
Yeah, but what I mean is like, you don't realise what it means to somebody until you see their face light up, and he was so cool. So I'm going to play you this, and then we're going to get right into the magic.
And now let me just say, as John was picking Bradley up, he broke his back, and so you can see it.
Yeah, he's a bit bigger than the baby now.
Sore today.
Yeah, a little bit sore. So I'm hobbling around. Any case, it was well worth it. So let me play this, and then we'll get straight into the magic, guys.
I just think you're cool. You're cinema.
And that was Bradley getting a thumbs up from Harry Styles
Like
himself.
straight at him.
Straight at him.
Thank goodness I caught it on camera.
It was so epic.
Thank goodness.
And then every single time he walked past, we were at the front basically. But every time he walked past Bradley, he gave him a thumbs up and a wink, and he really made an effort for everybody in the crowd. So I'm a bit of a converted fan, to be honest with you. I'm going to get people taking the mick, but I actually rated him. I thought he was a great entertainer, great performer. So if you do get a chance to see him, it's actually probably worth to go and watch Harry Styles, because he is a great showman. And I learned a lot. And God,
you learned some new dance moves, didn't you?
he's just so he is so at ease on stage. It's great to see. Right, so enough of that.
So what we're talking about today?
Okay, so we are going to talk about, as promised on last week's live, I'm going to touch on the accumulator, Loops Legends, the Fall, Ace by Richard Sanders and Alpha Deck. So we're going to cover them, and we'll talk about a few other effects that have come back into stock that is shipping. All this stuff, barring one item, can be shipped out today. The first item will probably be tomorrow, as we're due more stock in tomorrow. So you've heard all of the hype over this. There's 3 effects here that's had a lot of hype over them, and we're going to take and talk about them all. First of all, we'll play the trailer so you can see what it is. I may cut the trailer down, but I want you to watch this, because I've seen all of these. I've used all of these barring this one item, because I had to... Unfortunately, I sold out before I could actually open my copy. So that's due tomorrow, but I've seen all the instructions and I know what this deck is capable of. So without further ado, let's have a look at David Penn's accumulator deck.
What card are you thinking of?
3 of diamonds. No! No!
Five years ago, myself and Wayne Fox created the 52-to-1 deck, an incredible effect that allows you to cut to a spectator's thought of card. With the brand new accumulator deck, the odds have increased. The spectator thinks of any card. You then get them to name a number between 1 and 52 without any suspicious moves. You count down, and their thought of card is at the number they name. But it gets even better. With the newly designed accumulator deck, you can even perform the original 52-to-1 effect, cutting to the spectator's thought of card, and then after, get another spectator to think of a card, name a number, and when you count down, the card that they're merely thinking of is at the number they name. All the cards, they're all different. I'm going to get you to look at cards, but I want you to both look at a different card. Don't look at the text, we can see that. You're going to look at a red card and remember it, and you'll look at a black card and remember it. I'll spread them out, you ready? You got one?
Yeah.
You're on red, you're on black. You got one?
Yeah, I've got it.
Can you name a number between 1 and 52 as well? Name the number?
27.
27. You looked about here. I'm going to cut the cards. For the first time, name the card that you're thinking of.
Get out.
Now, there is a well-known trick in Magic called card at any number. And normally what you do, you get somebody to name a card and somebody to name a number. You haven't told anybody your card.
No.
You're just thinking of it.
Yeah.
Right? You've not told anybody.
No.
And you named a number. What's the number?
27.
27, 23, 24, 25, 26. This is the 27th card. She picked 27, not me,
Yeah.
you.
Yeah?
And you're just thinking of a card.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
What card are you thinking of?
3 of diamonds. No! No! That is absolutely...
It can't be done.
No, that's not right. No. And no.
Remember, They never tell you their card, and yet it's at the number they name. And there's no memory work, as well as the specially printed deck. One of the gimmicks hides in plain sight. I'm David Penn, and this is the Accumulator deck.
And that is the Accumulator deck. It's really good, guys. I've watched the instructions. Unfortunately, I sold out of all of these really quick, and I got myself earmarked for one, but unfortunately I sold out. So these are due back in tomorrow. So these will be shipping tomorrow or Thursday at the latest. It's really good. I used to do, or still do occasionally, 52 to 1, and so I'll be using this because the added impact of a card at any number is really strong for the spectator. It's very easy to do. If there is a bit of memory work, however, if you choose not to use the memory work, there's something that is hidden in plain sight that will be you can use to actually avoid using any math. So it's really good, very strong, and I think David's hit it out the park yet again. I know that this was a big seller at Blackpool Magic Convention, which has just been. And by the way, guys, thank you all for your support in the Blackpool bundle deals that we put together. We put 3 bundle deals together. One was a Murphy's Magic, one was a Penguin, and one was an Alakazam. So guys, they were great deals. I think at one point there was a Murphy's bundle on there. It was like $400 and something, and pretty much it had mental dice in as one of the effects, and that sells for $425. So you were pretty much getting the rest of the items for free. So that was really great. So thanks guys for getting behind that. But the Accumulator, so these will be in tomorrow or when? Sorry, tomorrow. Or yeah,
I reckon it'll be tomorrow.
It should be tomorrow, and they'll be shipping out same day. Charlene, obviously you've seen me perform the original 52 to 1. I'll be performing this. What do you... so, by the way...
I thought it was a really good trailer, by the way.
Yeah, the trailer's good, yeah. He's very good. He's got a few really good items out, and I actually am chasing down his other items, which he's brought out through TCC, because I think that they're very good for the working professional to have with them. They're a utility device. There's a couple of things with the utility device, and plus he's brought out his new Mystery Solve 2.0 as well, which was very good.
I can't believe that 52 to 1 was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I know it's
ago,
gone.
but it's
I know.
like in a blink. And now we've got this.
Yeah.
And someone's at the door.
Okay, so that's okay. Apologies. Our dog has just decided to let us know that somebody is potentially going to knock on the door. So we will push on. We're going to get another trailer sorted. If I just click the trailer quickly, that's because I may have a Murphy's delivery at my door right now. So, any case, that's the Accumulator deck. It's really good, really strong. It really is fantastic. So it's definitely worth a look at. They're coming in, and I've only got, again, limited stock of these coming in. And I think Murphy's have nearly sold out again. So check this out, the Accumulator deck. It's well worth it. It's very easy to do and very strong. So the next one that people have been asking and also buying is this. It is the Loops Legends.
This was massive.
Massive.
A couple of weeks ago, it's still going.
Yeah.
But when it was released, it was massive.
What I can tell you is that Murphy's actually had a deal for these Loops Legends at a certain price. Now that price is still available on our website. That's because we purchased quite a lot of these at that price. Now once these have sold out, that price is going to increase. So I think it's like an extra $5 more per unit that it's increased. But we've got them still at that original price. So if you are interested, now I've had a play with these. Now I use loops all the time.
All the time.
All the time. The instructions are very good, very clear. I will say that there's a highlight of a couple of things on here that I like. I already do his sunglasses, where he makes the sunglasses move and things like that.
That was a good one.
But he does a really, really nice levitation of a ring, and it's actually on the trailer, where he takes the ring and he opens his fingers and it stays there, and then it just starts to rotate and you can bring it back, and it looks brilliant. All this stuff, by the way, that is taught on here, not only do you get the instruction, which is about an hour, it's about an hour and a half, maybe just a little bit longer. By the way, the accumulator was about 50 minutes long, but Loops Legends is about an hour and 30 minutes, maybe a bit more, where there's multiple people teaching. So the highlight for me was the floating ring, his levitation of a ring. Then he also, I can't think of the guy now. I can't think of his name. Mark Calabrese. That's it. Mark Calabrese does a really nice routine, or in effect, sorry, with a fork, and he makes this fork.
Oh, I like that. I'd like to do that one myself.
Yeah, that was really good. So he
people
basically makes a fork rotate, but he does it in such a way that it's very disarming and very, very fooling. And then now I use a lot of PK touches.
Yes.
In here, Colin Cloud has got a version of PK touches with the Loops Legends. Very, very easy to do. And again, it's like this thing takes no pocket space up whatsoever. You know what the loops are, if you know what the loops are. They hide in plain sight, and they're very, very good. They're so versatile in the stuff you can do. I think this is a great little project that's been put together. It's been reinvented. I think, is it 20 years or 25 years old or something like that?
Again,
but I remember seeing a younger and a lot younger Yigal Masika, as I was a lot younger as well then, at Blackpool Magic Convention many, many years ago. I was there with my dad, and this guy come up to us, who now turns out is Yigal Masika, which I didn't know at the time. I was very young at the time, and he said, "Would you mind if I show you some magic?" And I am telling you, this guy fried us. I had no idea how any of this stuff worked, and it really is unbelievable when you can master this kind of magic.
Just a fascinating invention, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it's a utility. It's amazing. So there's a lot of cool stuff on here. Is it all stuff that I'm probably going to use? Maybe not. But in the right environment, like if you go to a bar, again, Mark Calabrese has got this beautiful little thing of a lemon that sort of just is on the edge of a glass and then just jumps back into the glass. That is a really, really amazing effect in the right environment. But for me, the PK touch, the floating ring, and what else was in the sunglasses, which I already used. There was a nice floating card as well on there that you just take a playing card and you go like this and it just floats. What I will say is he goes also in great depth, which I don't think has been discussed much prior, is how to maintain these loops. And there's one thing on there which I actually learnt when I watched this, which I've been doing wrong this whole time in all the years I've been performing loops. Now I'm corrected.
Oh, is it? We can't say because it's in the instructions.
It is in the instructions, yeah.
But that's really good that there are clear instructions.
It's very clear.
Because you normally have to go through with beginners on how to use them.
Yeah, that's right.
You've actually done a video.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I actually do have to make videos for products that if it's not clear enough on the instruction video, then I actually have to record myself and then send it to the customer, and that does happen. And I don't mind doing that, but I will say you won't have any problems with this. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of information, and very clear information within this product. So that's the Yigal Masika Loops Legends. Remember, we still got it at that introductory price. However, once these have sold out at that introductory price, the price will be going up. So we were fortunate to get the some units at that price, weren't we, Charlene? So awesome. That's a win for you guys. So highly recommended. So that's 2 highly recommended products. These are all really good products that I'm showing as well, that I'm very, very happy with. The other 2 that I'm going to show you now are older effects that we've got in that I have used, and I think it's worth you having a look at these. Now, I've put them in a few newsletters, but I wanted to really emphasize how strong these are. So the first one I'm going to play is basically it's a packet trick. Now, please don't turn your nose off and go, ooh, packet trick. Watch this, and then I'll explain to you why I'm highlighting this and why this is so impactful to the spectators. So let me play Ace.
A little something with 4 cards. Here, I'm going to put a joker into your hand right there, okay? Just kind of hold on to it. Just to separate your hands is perfect. And to make it interesting, we will use a second joker right there. Oh, sorry, my fault. These jokers need to be face down. This is very important, okay? Now here's what's going to happen. My jokers will change places with your jokers, okay? Now, I could show you how it happens quick, or I could show you slow motion. Want to see slow motion? Yeah. Slow motion, this is how I'm going to switch them. Like that. That's slow motion. You feel that. But quickly, you're not going to feel it. Okay, this is the quick white watch. Did you feel that? They actually switched to aces.
Oh, shit.
Get out. Wow.
That is Ace by Richard Sanders. This is awesome. So first of all, I'll give a shout out to Joe. I hope you're okay, mate. I also want to say hello to everybody that's joining us on Facebook and YouTube, but also on our website, because obviously we stream to our website. So thank you guys for joining us over there as well. Much appreciated. So Ace by Richard Sanders. This is, as I say, this is an older effect. We'll be talking about 2 older effects, but this is so good. I still perform this every now and again. It is so strong. And I was like to Charlene. Charlene had actually seen me perform this, and she goes, "What is that?" And I said it was Ace. She goes, "Do we sell that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we do." So I've got some in because it's so good. Because the magic happens in your spectators' hands. And to be honest with you, there is a couple of different handlings on there. One that's basically self-working. There's another one with a minute move, which isn't really a move as such. It's very, very easy. The cards basically do the work for you. And the startling end is you've got the visual change to aces. And of course, because they've got the 2 aces in their hands, they're touching these cards. It really is so impactful. It's really good. I know that when I showed it to you, you loved it, didn't you? But Charlene's seen me...
Just go crazy.
Charlene's...
It's too much sometimes. The really good ones is just too much for my brain.
And it really is good because it happens in their hands. And we all know that the magic in spectators' hands is far superior than any other magic. So that is Ace. We've got these in, and these are shipping. And honestly, this comes with my highest recommendation. I think this is an absolute amazing effect. Check the reviews out on Ace. I'm sure there's a plethora all over the show. But honestly, this is so good. You're going to love it. And it's really easy to do and super high impact magic.
How much is it, by the way, John?
I don't know how much it is. Have a look on the website. I don't know. I forgot to get the prices of any of these products right now.
We are pretty tired.
As you remind me.
I was just wondering if it's quite affordable.
I'll have a look on the website.
Will do.
I think it is pretty reasonable. And the next product as well is very reasonable. I remember the next one I'm going to talk about, again by Richard Sanders. He really brings out workable material, and everything that you see on the trailer is always accurate. So
$35.88.
$35.88. That's Ace. Super easy to do. Really recommended.
And definitely a worker.
It is a worker. Absolutely a worker. In fact, all these products I'm going to show you
We're
are
pretty
all
strict.
workers.
We're pretty strict ourselves
And
on recommending solid working
Yeah.
tricks.
Anything that we have in on the shelf it's a worker. I can tell you, either I've used it before or I've watched the instructions and then I'll get the product in.
Yeah.
Seldom, by the way, do we actually just buy products in and then on a whim. I will normally, when it's been released, go through the instruction video and I'll get a feel for if this is a worker, and then we'll bring the product in. Now sometimes the product may not be up to scratch as in the quality of the product, and thereby we basically scrap it and we don't advertise it. However, 9 times out of 10 we hit the nail on the head, don't we? And with stuff like this, it's been around.
You do, John.
Yeah, it's been around the traps. It's a classic effect. It's great. So that's Ace by Richard Sanders. The next one is I don't know when this come out. I think we just started Global Magic Shop up then. Now this is Alpha Deck.
Yeah, I think you're right, John. It's about nearly 6 years old.
Yeah, it is. I remember having it for one of the conventions that we went to, one of the first conventions, and
It was your favourite.
Yeah, again, this is a very, very strong effect. I'm going to play the trailer for this. It's a self-working effect. This is going to blow your mind when you see this, and the spectators have free choice of everything. So
this is $57.33.
$57.33. It's Alpha Deck. Shall we put the trailer on?
Absolutely.
Or do you want to say something else?
No, sorry.
All right.
I've been fumbling my words all morning.
It's Alpha Deck. I think. Do you want a cup of coffee with a nip in it?
That'd be nice.
All right, guys. Alpha Deck.
There were no other cards to take. There were no other cards to take.
You're kidding me?
You say, let's try an experiment. You grab the cards, you say, cut half the cards for me, please, which they do. Great. You take the other half for yourself. At this point, you ask the spectator to run through the pack and to casually push out any card, anywhere in the pack, which they do. You do the same. You say, to avoid any sleight of hand on your part or mine, I'll grab yours, you grab mine. Okay? Just leave it right there on the top where no one can do any funny business. The odds of these cards being the same color, 50-50. But the same color and the same number, that's almost impossible. These are red. Now you're not going to stop there. You tell the spectator, you know what? Let's up the ante here. We're going to do this again. So the same idea, have the spectator run through the pack, push out any random card, and again, you grab theirs, they grab yours. Put it right there. We found the 2 red aces. The odds of these being the black aces, well, that would be impossible. Oh, nice, man.
That is insane.
Now, do you think he had a free choice? The spectator says yes. Fact is, they did not have a free choice. In fact, there were no other cards you could have chosen. Literally, there were no other cards you could have chosen. You had free choice, yes? But you didn't. You know why? There are no other cards.
Man, no!
Oh, wow.
Oh my god! No!
There are no other cards to choose. You can't. You know,
Oh my God. That is insane.
it's a 3-phase building miracle with an ending they'll never forget. This is Alpha Deck.
That's Alpha Deck. Honestly, the trailer is dead accurate.
I do like brain frying tricks like that.
Self-working, multi-phase, ends. You do end pretty much clean. That deck can be, that blank deck, fully examinable.
Wow.
These two, killer effects. Don't overlook them. They might be a bit older, but I can assure you they are workhorses and they are so good. So check them out. Alpha Deck and Ace by Richard Sanders. And another effect which we'll be getting in, which again is by Richard Sanders, is Priceless. And I think Priceless is a great mentalism
You think
piece.
it's priceless?
I think it's priceless.
God.
Although it does have a price.
Don't we look for it?
Yeah, well, Priceless is really good. Check that out as well, because anything that Richard Sanders puts out is definitely worth your attention. It's nothing is ever overly complicated, overly, contrived. It's normally streamlined, straight to the point. His fibre optics is amazing as well. We've got some of those here.
114.73. That one is.
Priceless, and go check the trailer out for Priceless. It's a great mentalism piece. Fun, very organic, up to date, bit of mentalism. So, a couple of things back in stock, by the way. Let me bring this up here. Yeah, so a few things back in stock. We have Past, Present and Future by Rick Lax. We've got these back in.
So do I get my unit now?
Yes, there you go. That's your
Thank
unit.
you.
Okay, so this thing's sold out. This is the third batch we've had, by the way. And I keep promising Charlene,
Yeah.
because
I was like,
Charlene
I
wants
want
this.
I want this one.
Yeah.
This one's really cool.
So this is a self-working working effect. I don't have the trailer. I'm sure you've seen it, but it's back in shipping today. We did have more Penguin items arrive, so just check the website, and if it says it's in stock from Penguin, it will be in stock and shipping out. Also, what we've had is we've got these also back in stock. These are Jumbo Finder Ladies. Apologies for the light that's beaming on these here, but these are huge. These are absolutely fantastic. There's a full routine that comes with it. Very, very good.
Been out of stock for such a long time.
Yeah, it has been out of stock for ages.
$120.
$120. Extremely well made. These are very, very well made. Check the website. It's Find a Lady. Check the website out. You'll see a brief performance on there. But the capabilities of these cards for stage is unbelievable, and they are really well made. The quality is exceptional. So, and very reasonably priced for what they are. I remember the original ones were like ridiculously expensive. These are very, very well made. So we're dead happy to have them back in stock, because it must be about 7 or 8 months, maybe longer, that they've been out of stock.
Yeah.
So really happy with that. We've got.
We don't need to see the trailer for that.
No.
Past, present, and future.
No, I haven't got the trailer for that.
No.
We've got, as I say, we've got a lot more Penguin stuff that's popped in on the website. There's a few more items, by the way, that will be added to the website that were on the original website as exclusives to us, which when I've been updating the website, have overlooked, and it's only when basically we did a stock take the other day that it would appear that they weren't on the website. So some of those will be back in. We'll also be getting an order from, we'll be receiving an order next week from Alakazam, fingers crossed, and that will also have the brand new exclusive Apparition by Craig Petty, and it is a killer, let me tell you. It's was released at Blackpool as a soft release, but it's going to be released officially
by Craig Petty, by the way. We didn't say that. We said Alakazam release.
Yeah, is it an Alakazam release? But it's Craig Petty as well. And so Craig does all the instructions and whatnot for it. But it's killer. Guys, if you guys have got the Mirage coin set, which, by the way, Mirage coin set will also be coming back into stock next week as well. So please head over and use that notify me if you want the Mirage coin set, because, or anything that is sold out, because you will be the first to know when it comes back in stock. It's quicker than me sending a newsletter. It's instant. Once the system knows that we've got stock, it'll send you an email straight away and you'll be notified straight away.
So another hot effect that was at Blackpool this weekend just gone was Hide a Key.
Hide a Key, yeah. Now Hide a Key Hide a Key is absolutely killer. Apologies, I've just got something going on there. Hide a Key is absolutely killer. This is, you've heard us talk about it. This will be our exclusive at the beginning of, I think, March we're shipping these out, and they are precision made gimmicks. It's an everyday carry, guys. If you haven't seen Chris talk about it, go to our YouTube channel. We did a quick Q&A where he showed and he talks about the gimmick a bit more. You can see the live performance trailers. This gimmick is extremely well made. It's very good, and the possibilities are endless, and it's on your keyring. And talking of everyday carry to go along with Hide a Key, I'm also getting more, which is a Craig Petty effect, which is the key effect that I use all the time. The name escapes me. Keymaster. Keymaster. So we're getting more Keymasters in. If you haven't seen Keymaster, check that out, because that is awesome, and that will definitely complement Hide a Key as well. That's what I'll be using Hide a Key in association with. Two independent effects, but tied together, which you're already carrying the keys in any case, is primo. But I know that it was taken very well at Blackpool, wasn't it? Really well. And so was Clarity, and I believe now all Clarity units probably pretty much most places are sold out. We've got limited supply. I know Chris has
2 left.
Is it 2? Yeah, 2 units left of Clarity. So guys, if you do want Clarity, I know that he hasn't said that he's not going to make him again, but he's not making him for some time, that I do know. So Clarity, that's a killer as well, by Chris Rawlins.
Yeah.
So I think we should talk about the next product. It's had a lot of hype, this has. I'm going to play the trailer, and I'll tell you, because I've used this and I've performed with this. So if you've got any questions about this product, now's the time to drop it in the comments wherever you are, whether you're on the website, the Facebook, or YouTube. Please ask away. So here is The Fall by Noel Qualter.
So I was doing some filming the other day when I got a message from Noel Qualter asking me if I could do a trailer.
Yo, Matt, can you do me a trailer?
What's it for, said I.
You remember David Blaine's The Castle Window?
Oh.
It's that, but for a walk around.
A walk around? Okay, send me the files.
Deal.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
Most magicians don't want you to see the exact moment you're doing something sneaky, so they might use
not a window.
A table or a handkerchief or something like that. I'm going to show you the exact moment magic's
pops
happening.
in the pocket. That's nice. So this walk around.
Corner's there for me for a moment.
Interesting.
Grab there for me for a moment. Perfect. Here's the idea.
And it's getting people
So
involved.
there's a
That's
magician
quite
called
cool.
David Blaine, who years ago did An amazing trick where you took a deck of cards and had somebody choose a playing card.
Playing
And
relevance.
you threw the deck of cards at the window, and the card that they chose fell through the window. We're going to try
Right,
my
that's
version
definitely on top
a
of the
budget.
window.
Put your hands underneath. On the count of 3, 1, 2.
Whoa! What the?
You did beautiful work. You can stand down. Thank you very much.
Hang on a minute. That went straight.
Nothing here. That's incredible.
It is incredible. Hang on a minute. Let me see that moment again.
2,
What the hell? Hang on a minute.
2.
That is the most. Right there.
Your
Wow.
card.
Let's have a look at some more. Wow.
Okay.
One, 2. And the card.
Your reaction is my face.
Oh. What the Okay.
Mate, you've got to send me one of these right now.
Yeah, all right. What's your address?
I don't mean post it. Get someone on a plane.
All right, I'll send Tom.
Thanks, Tom. See you later.
Yo,
So what do you want to say on the video?
it's hyper visual.
That's true.
It's definitely very easy to do.
It is easy to do. I've just done it on the Wi-Fi. It worked a treat.
There's handmade gimmicks,
What's the reset on it?
5 seconds max. You can do it on social media, but I love doing it live.
How would you describe it?
The ultimate walk around car through window.
Brilliant. I'll get that on the trailer. Done.
Okay.
It dropped! And I felt it drop. It fell through!
That's the fall. It's great. A lot of controversy over this, so I actually put this thing through its paces, tried it out. I haven't performed it for a corporate do or anything like that, but I've tried it with friends and family multiple occasions now, and it really
We love
is.
it.
It's great. Like, it really is good. I don't know if there's many places now that have got the fall available. I think he only made 400 or 500 originally. We have got two left on the shelf. And once they're gone, that's...
We sold a lot over the weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, there was people from all over the world, so thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Mary Kay,
Purchasing these. It's very good. So first off, before we carry on with the fall, you guys I know are purchasing, and I want to thank you all for purchasing during the live. We've had a couple of orders for the Alpha deck, Ace, and obviously Loops Legends. The accumulator decks again will be sent out tomorrow once the Murphy's order arrives, but everything else is going to be shipped out today.
You can hear the printer.
Yeah.
All the slips are printing off right now.
So literally once we finish the live, we'll package all those up, and when we go to do school pickup, we'll take them to the post office. So if you guys have paid express postage, it will be with you very, very quickly. So the fall is it is what it is. It's exactly as on the trailer. Now, I know that a lot of people have been, or there's a few comments that have come out and said there's noise and things like that. In a normal environment, that's nothing to be concerned about. It is a walk around effect. It's very clean. The one thing that we touched on this on the last live, didn't we, Charlene? We've got two boys. One of them is 5, and he was underneath the sheet of paper or plastic, sorry, which Charlene and Bradley were holding. You wouldn't obviously encourage that. You wouldn't want that. But that wasn't in a normal environment. However, if you're in a normal working environment, that's not going to happen. I will say that once you touch the card on the top, and it is very clean when you put the card on top, you turn the card over, you make an adjustment, and then you make them. It's not a move. You just slap the top of it. But regardless of what you think at that point in time, everybody's attention is on that card that's just gone through. Everybody's attention. I was very surprised at how impactful this is. Very, very strong. Very commercial magic. I've kept one aside for myself because I am going to use this because I have a use for this. In walk-around situation. It's not going to be a table-to-table job, and that isn't where I would do it. I would do it, as Noel says, in a walk-around cocktail environment. That is where this is extremely good. And it is quite a nice little sell to say you've ever seen David Blaine when he threw the cards at the window.
I don't think anybody doesn't know that trick now.
Or seen it, yeah, that's right.
Doesn't know about it.
Yeah, that's right. And so, and people will go, yeah. So, well, come here, let me show you this. And you have basically performed the same effect, but without throwing cards at a window. But honestly, I cannot tell you how visual, it's an addiction when you start performing it and practicing it, how when you go bang like that, it just goes through. Even when you know what's going on, it's so deceiving. Don't worry about your hand size. It's not really a big issue because they are looking at the card that's going through. There's been enough talk about the fall, but my honest opinion is I have used this, I have played with it, I've performed this, and I have only got good reactions with this. Is that not right?
Yeah.
So we've got 2 left. It's your decision whether you want one, but I'm just telling you we've only got 2 left, and once they're gone, I don't know if he's going to make any more or anything. The gimmicks are well made. They are handmade. I make gimmicks a lot, and it ain't going to be that easy to make what he has made here. So yeah, very, very good. It is worth. I don't know how much this is.
Sorry, John.
But it's very, very well. It's
under $100.
Yeah, it's well priced for the effect that you're getting. Now, as magicians, we know probably what's going on here, and that kind of puts us off to a degree in purchasing. You need to put that to one side, just like the Alpha deck and things, and like Ace and things like that. Just because we may know what's going on the trailer, the impact on a spectator that doesn't know what's happening is unbelievable. And this is one of those effects that when that card is on top and then goes through, the heat is off where you think they would be looking at that point in time.
And that's what you pay for.
Yeah, it's great. And I thought Matt did a great job with the trailer as well.
Yeah, different.
Different, yeah, it was different. And
I find him really funny.
Yeah, he's great. Matt is great.
I do like him.
He's great, and in fact, there's two effects, brand new, hot off the press. They've just hit pre-order this morning from Murphy's Magic, Matthew Wright. One is E19, and the other one is called Go Nuts, which is a walk-around, workable ring in walnut routine. Go check the trailer out. It is pretty cool. So we'll be getting some of those in stock. I'm sure. I know that Murphy's didn't have any available. They'll be shipping out on the 27th, I believe, of this month. But the fall is in stock. We've only got 2 left. If you want one, please pick one up.
57.40.
Is it really? 57.40.
Unless I'm on a different
57,
currency.
57.40 if you anywhere in the world. If you're in Australia, just add the 10% GST on top. But it is still a great effect. So they're in. So Charlene, I think that sort of wraps it up, most of it. Have you got anything that you'd like to bring up? Mention?
I'm still halfway in reality and out of reality after last night.
Last night was pretty epic. It was pretty epic. But it was so good, though, seeing Bradley see his hero.
So if you've just joined, we went to see Harry Styles last night in Perth. And we didn't get home till about 12 o'clock at night. So.
Yeah, and then by the time we'd wound down, because we were at the very front, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So goodness knows what time Harry Styles actually went to sleep, because we were still buzzing.
He must have been pumped.
Yeah, it was a great show. Highly recommend you going and seeing it. He's a great performer, and genuinely, like I said at the beginning, I think we can learn a lot from not necessarily magic performers, but other performers in general.
Absolutely.
And Harry Styles isn't really my cup of tea, to be honest with you.
Not at the beginning, but he is now.
But he is now.
He's a converted fan.
I'm a converted fan now. I was really impressed with his showmanship, and he literally had the crowd eating out the palm of his hand. And when you can control
all those girls,
and there was a lot of girls.
Bradley must have been one of the few boys. He was the only boy at the front.
Yeah. Then you know you're doing something right, so you can learn a lot. So guys, go and see his show. Barring that, I think that brings us to the end. I'm sure there was something else, Charlene, that I was going to say. We will be having another excuse me.
Talk about a product.
Wait. Thanks, Danny. Good on you, mate. We were muted.
Just now?
Yeah.
Are we all right now?
Thank you. Cheers, Danny. Good on you, mate. We were muted, and when I coughed, I shut the mute off. So just to recap, we'll have another live on the 7th of March.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the 7th of March.
7th of March,
if you've got
Tuesday, 1 o'clock.
If you've got any questions on any products that you want us to highlight, send us a message and we'll make sure that we cover that product as well. And we'll let you know what we think about it.
And just remember that we will cover it, even if you can't make it to the live. I appreciate it's 1 o'clock in the day, Perth time. If you want something specifically talking about or questions, I can answer it on the live, and of course you can always watch it back on YouTube at a later date or on our Facebook page. And by the way, if you are on any of the socials, please like and share our videos if you can on Facebook. That means a lot. It's great for the algorithm for YouTube.
I don't know if it does anymore. Well, it's changed.
Well, we're on TikTok as well, aren't we?
Yeah, just
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and obviously we're streaming live to the website as well right now, so that's pretty cool. So that's really good. So remember, guys, the stuff that's in stock, all this stuff is shipping out today. The only one that isn't is accumulator. That'll be going out tomorrow. Appreciate everybody for placing their orders through the live. All that stuff will be going out right now. So it'll all get wrapped up and sent to you right now. So, guys, until next time, thank you so much, Charlene.
Thank you, John.
Guys, thank you for spending your afternoon with us, wherever you are in the world. And until next live. And by the way...
By the way, what?
We may have to do a live before.
Why? Why?
Apparition.
Oh yeah. I'll need to have a word with you about that, John.
So, but we'll roll with the 7th of March for the time being.
Yeah.
Make sure you sign up to the newsletter. You're on all the socials and you'll stay updated.
Yeah.
All good?
Yeah. Make sure that you are subscribed to the newsletters because of the new products that are coming out. We've got some really good ones coming out. So
Yeah.
we don't want you to miss out, obviously.
And of course, they'll be exclusive to us here in Australia and New Zealand at Global Magic Shop. So until next time, thank you so much for being with us, and take care, and we'll see you soon.
Have a lovely week, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.